We're welcoming back Joe Gavassi, NCAA football analyst. Joe, how you doing today?
Doing great. Good to be with you, the SBR video team, and of course, as always, all you guys out there.
Yeah, well, it's always good to have you on, Joe. Joe, I know you have some games you want to talk about and preview, an NFL game and some college games. Which one you want to get started with today?
Let's start with the NFL Thursday night game, a division matchup between the Jets and the Bills.
Well, that's an interesting one. That is absolutely loaded with content. All right, Joe, let's break her down.
Okay, let's talk about the fact that there's a little bit of perception reality going on here. Everybody perceived the Jets to be a far improved team based upon their 4-1 straight up an ATS start. Closer inspection find that was against a rather weak group of teams, none of whom currently over 500. When they stepped up and played the big boys, namely New England and a vastly improved Oakland team, they got drilled, especially that defense, allowing 30 or more points to both. Looked like they'd bounce at home last week against the Jags, but were outgained by over 200 yards and won that game only because of a +4 net turnover margin.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bills, other end of the spectrum, as they got back quarterback Taylor, and he and a solid tandem of runners had a 160-yard running edge against Miami as they beat the Dolphins for the second time this season. This looks like a battle of two teams going opposite ways.
I got to tell you, Joe, I agree with you. I really do. And everything you said with the running game and Tyrod Taylor stepping up, this team is making some headway now. I really believe that. And I think Rex Ryan is spearheading that project. And I don't think I could agree with you anymore. I believe, personally, the Jets are going the other way. And I think that little honeymoon feeling they got after those the wins against the spread, I think that's going to come crashing down. But the dynamics in this game, Joe, what's your take on Rex Ryan naming the captain this week? Are you aware of that news? The guy that punched Geno Smith right in the face?
No, I didn't hear that, but of course that's a very Rex Ryan thing to do. You know, the only real concern here is that in the zigzag world of the NFL, it's very easy to knee-jerk toward the Buffalo Bills and the respective momentum of the teams. Nonetheless, at the underdog price, I'm staying with the Buffalo Bills in this one.
Yeah, and I agree with that also, Joe. And my only fear, believe it or not, is the Rex Ryan factor, is his cockiness, is his over-the-top comments. I mean, this man literally said, "Oh, it's not a big deal going back to MetLife Stadium. This isn't really important." That's a bunch of horseshit. He's had that game circled. He's ready. He's dying to go there. So my only fear is that he gets his team so overconfident that they don't take care of the smaller things to produce the win. But at the end of the day, I like Buffalo. So I'm with you on that, Joe. I appreciate your analysis on that.